Hi everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of Video Game Dad, the show that's shedding its skin. I'm the VG Dad, and this of course is the VG Kid.
Hi guys!
Sometimes when a game is released, developers have incredibly high hopes for it. So high that they expect a sequel right off the bat. Sometimes that hubris even prompts them to tease the sequel in the ending of the first game. And then the sequel never happens. Today's game has a similar narrative, only instead of being the sequel that never happened, this is more the sequel that nobody expected. This week, we are playing...
Sneaky Snakes!
That's right, we are playing Sneaky Snakes for the Game Boy. Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Alright, let's get to it. Well, what do you know? We're doing the thing again. The thing where we play a game and it's a good time and everybody's excited and... Yahoo! So we're playing Sneaky Snakes. Well, alright, the game just kind of dumps you right into it. So this is a game that I personally did not have as a kid. This is actually a game that my brother, your uncle, owned. We had a few.
One of my uncles.
That's true. You do have a couple uncles.
Just a few uncles.
Just a few uncles? How many uncles do you think you have?
Like 5.
You think you have 5? I don't think you have that many. Oh, sweet. I think I got a 1 snake. I think you've got, including my brother who is no longer alive, you've got 3 uncles that are just your directly related to you uncles. I mean, you've probably got, if you want to include like cousins and things like that and great uncles, you've got quite a few more, but just straight up no frills uncles, you've just got 3, including my brother who passed away. So anyway, this was one that my older brother, my brother who is still alive, he owned this on his Game Boy. We both had Game Boys, and we had some of the same games, and then we had a lot of different games, but this was one that he had. And this is actually a sequel. Our older viewers, or viewers who've been around since the beginning, will probably recognize this as a sequel to one of the very first games that we played on the channel, called Snake, Rattle, and Roll. And we were snakes, and we rattled and rolled. And that was pretty much it.
Even funner than this.
Whoops, well, I am dead. So that was cool. Dead. I mean, theoretically, we could do this 2-player, but unfortunately, we don't have 2 Game Boys. We've only got the 1 set up. Well, I blew up. You want to give it a shot?
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. Oh, watch out. You gotta jump on that mushroom guy. Oh, watch out. You don't want to jump on the spikes. Spikes are insta-death. That's okay. You don't have to apologize. You're doing a little bit crazy Allison style. You're alright. Okay, so if you hit this button, it'll pop open that sewer lid, and then there's going to be something inside it. Oh, you got a warp. So that's something that happens in this game. There's just all kinds of stuff that you got to collect. And ultimately, well, alright, I guess you're done.
Another one.
That's just taking you right back to where you were. So the main goal is you got to catch those the little round dudes. They change shape depending on what level it is. But you got to stick out your tongue and catch them, and then you got to make your tail grow big so you can weigh yourself on the scale, and that opens the door so you can get into the next level. It's a very flimsy premise for a game, but it was the early 90s, and most of the premises were very flimsy. He's got a big goofy grin on his face, doesn't he? Yeah.
Even when he dies, he still smiles.
Yeah.
Jump, jump.
Jump, jump.
Jump, jump.
Oh, uh-oh. I think that's game over.
0.
Oh, nope, you still get to play the 0. All right, give it another go, kid. If you might have to run and hold, so what you got to do to run, you got to hold this down and then jump. Ready? Go. Give it a go. You got to still move. I know, it's kind of hard to do when you got little hands, huh? Oh! Boy, she just gave me a look. She is giving me quite a look. She's giving me these sidelong glances and she's scowling a little bit. Play on. All right, we're gonna continue. VG Kid passed it back to me. That part's a little bit difficult, but so I'll go ahead and just take over. So anyway, my brother owned this. Oh, dadgum, that was buns. My brother had this game. I did not. But it didn't stop me from playing it. I don't think I ever played this one as much as I played like Snake, Rattle, and Roll.
Once when I was 4, I saw a snake and I screamed.
Is that right? Did that happen? Is that a true story? True stories of VG Kid. Oh no, that balloon popped. I gotta eat it.
I don't remember what you did.
I mean, I remember we saw a snake in Grammy's house one time. It was in her garage and we had to chase it out. We were nice to the snake. I may have told this story already. It feels like this is something I told, but we were very nice to the snake and we just kind of chased it out. We didn't want to mess with it because we weren't sure if it was venomous or not, because it looked like it might have been, and
I didn't touch it at all.
yeah, basically what we ended up doing, we got oven mitts and we got a pole arm, and we just kind of oh no, I'm running out of time, and that axe is coming for me. It's got to ask me a question. And we just kind of nudged the snake. The snake was not actually in the house. It was just in the garage, and we just kind of had to chase it out. And
It was in the garage closet.
oh, what? That was rude. Yeah, that's right. It was kind of in the water closet, like where Grammy's water heater is. Boy, this looks like a nightmare. This game just cranks it up to 11 right off the bat, huh? Oh, it's sweet.
Yeah.
I got a diamond and it gave me the Invisos. Come here, potty. You remember that game? The first game where it had those little potty seats? I think they're supposed to be like chattering teeth, but they definitely look like potty seats. Well, man, this game is... You don't remember? Yeah, you may not remember that game too well, because I mean, it was like episode 5 or something that we did that. What does this do for me? Do I have to eat them as they're dribbling off the ground? Boy, that's really silly. I mean, that was kind of the first game. It was just each level changed, the theme changed a little bit, and so like these little dudes, they're called Nibbly Pibblies. And you just had to, oh my gosh, lava hot. You had to get them all, get as many Zillow! You had to get as many Nibbly Pibblies as you could to fill up your snake meter. But we played it 2-player. You were the blue snake and I was the pink snake. Do you remember that?
No.
Not even a little bit, huh? Well, I just remember that because that was like right before we got the new microphone that we've been using basically since then.
And the audio was really crummy.
It was beforehand. It was pretty crummy, but when we got this new microphone that we're using now, it got a lot better. And even since then, I've been able to improve the audio quality just by getting the pop filter. And I've learned a little bit more about audio editing.
And
So
there's
it's been
a little arm.
Yeah, we've got a scissor arm that makes it so I don't have to have the microphone sitting on a teeny tripod on my desk. So I've got a little bit more control over it. Ow!
Without the filter.
Wow, I just got popped.
Without the pop filter,
Play on!
Daddy would have to use a sock.
That's true. I did use a sock for quite a while, and then a sock works pretty well for like a makeshift pop filter. I kind of forgot about that. I forgot that because for a while we didn't do anything, and then I read a thing on the internet that was like, just use a sock if you don't have a pop filter, and I was like, okay, and so I did, and we did that. Oh, I gotta work. And we did that for,
I saw little eyes on the letter. That was so cute.
Oh no! You saw little eyes?
Cute things.
You like cute things? That's true, you do.
And in the classroom, I have
Oh, what?
a classroom pet. She's a little hamster. Her name is Junie B.
Her name is Junie B, like the book Junie B. Jones?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, VG Kid started 2nd grade, and VG Kid 2.0, aka K-Bit, aka, I don't know, I've called her a bunch of things. She started pre-K. So we've got 2 kids in school. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe my kids are growing up so much. But we're still finding time to make VG Dad, right?
Her real name is Kaylee.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, this game, this is, as I mentioned at the top, it's a sequel to Snake, Rattle, and Roll. But it's not actually what was originally planned to be the sequel. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in the Snake, Rattle, and Roll episode, but originally, Snake, Rattle, and Roll ends with, like, the premise is you're climbing up this big mountain, and then you get to the top, and then there's this big foot that you have to kill. And then when you kill it, you get on a rocket ship, and blasts you off into space, and then it's like, the snakes will be back, and snakes in space. But then Snakes in Space never happened. And instead we got this game, and it's a shadow of its prequel, but hey, it's still alright. Come here, you little Nibbly Pibbly. All jumping around on Nibbly Pibbly. Am I saying meow? I need a longer tongue.
Like a real giraffe tongue?
Like a real giraffe tongue, that would be helpful. Or just a snake tongue that's not a poopy butt. Get up there. Attila, come on, dude.
But snake tongues have a little bit of their tongue cut off.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that. That's just, it's a fork in their tongue. It's not actually cut off.
Would you put a fork in your mouth?
No, not like a real fork, silly. A fork just means a split. Well, now we're back at level 1.
Maybe.
Yeah, because we timed out on the game over screen. I don't know. We may not have had another continue. I honestly don't know.
I thought that went into the lava.
You thought it went into the lava? That would be silly. Doopa 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 doopa. Doopa 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 doopa. I like the way that he opens his mouth and he looks like he's just screaming. He's going, "Ah!"
He kind of looks like a frog when he screams.
Yeah. And frogs and snakes aren't even related. Snakes are reptiles, but frogs are amphibians. It's an easy mistake to make, considering that they're both kind of scaly, but frogs are completely different.
When he opens his mouth, he looks like a frog.
When he opens his mouth, he looks like a frog. I don't know, I think he still looks like a snake, even though he's got a ball tail. And it's this whole thing.
Yeah.
Did you know that my mom used to have a snake as a pet?
What?
Yeah, it was in college, I think she had a snake. I think she had a python. Pythons are pretty big. But even after that, she's had a history of having some unusual pets. Like, we've had a couple of bearded dragons. Now she has ferrets.
I get it. Hiss.
You get it? I don't... I'm not sure I get the joke.
You said hiss.
Oh, right. You're finding a joke where there isn't one. Boy, you are my kid sometimes. So watch this. You're gonna like this. He turned into a balloon. That's pretty silly, huh?
He kind of looks like Kirby now.
Yeah, he does kind of look like Kirby. I need you to deflate, Mr. Snake.
Go.
Let's go and get this clock.
Okay, he still kind of looks weird.
He does look pretty goofy, doesn't he? Alright, Mr. Snake, let's come on back down. Huatu! Huatu! That doesn't even make sense. You couldn't really do that in real life. I got a long tongue.
Just wiggling my tooth.
Yeah, you got a loose tooth again. This kid keeps having loose teeth.
2 wiggly teeth.
You got 2 wiggly teeth? I only knew about the one. Try not to charge the microphone like that. Alright, Mr.
It
Pidleys.
already is charging.
Oh my goodness, you are being so literal, I don't even know what to do with you right now. Are you sure you don't have literal pants? I mean, you do have literal pants, because you have pants and they are literally on your body. Do you have a literal shirt?
Yeah?
Yeah? Boy, there's just not anything I could say that would not get some sort of goofy VG Kid style reaction out of you, huh? Oh, what is this madness? What fresh spore of madness is this? Whoops, well, that's the exit.
Is that a baby frog in a bubble?
It did kind of look like that, didn't it? I don't know what to make of that. Oh, dang, I'm not big enough. I need to eat. I got to get some pibblies in my belly. So noticeably, the biggest difference about this game, other than the fact that this one's in black and white and the other one was in full-ish color, because, I mean, this is on the Game Boy, but not on, instead of being on the NES, is that the first one, it's in an isometric view, which means it's kind of fake 3D, where it kind of looks like it's 3D, but it's at an angle, whereas this one's just a straight-up side-scroller, and that adds a unique challenge. I mean, I don't know, I think I kind of...
It kind of looks like the snakes were in half.
It looked like the snakes were in half? Okay.
And when you spin to the other side...
I don't even know what to make of that, but if you say so, hon.
Like, they're in half again.
They're in half? Because he's got his mouth wide open like that? Is that what you mean?
No, in the other snake game.
Oh, in the other snake game? Okay. What was that, honey?
Some of them went into the snake's mouth.
Yeah, some of
Water
them...
gets into my mouth. I swallow it.
Yeah. That's called saliva, not water. I guess
Or anything liquid.
Or anything liquid? Yeah, okay. Pow, get blown up, mushroom. Get blown up, toilet seat.
Gummy bears are the best.
Yeah, you like gummy bears?
Yes.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear.
I listened to that when I was 4.
That's true. You listened to a lot of kind of crazy stuff when you were 4. You went through a phase of finding the weirdest stuff on YouTube, and that's how we ended
Like
up.
what?
Just like a lot of like foreign language animations that were. I mean, the animation quality was nice, but they were just very silly videos. Like, I can't remember. I mean, oh dang, that was the warp out. Man,
Like what?
I can't really remember any off the top of my head. There was that one that was, Mitsumatsu was one that you found. That one's just bonkers.
And there was the dog version of Mitsumatsu.
The dog version of Mitsumatsu? I'm not sure I remember the dog version of Mitsumatsu. And then there's the one there actually was a video about a snake. I'll show it to you once we're done recording so you can try and remember if I can find it. And again, I'll put it up on the screen for the audience to see. It's a crazy video. And like, it's basically just about a snake, like, trying to eat something. I can't remember exactly what it is. And the video is just about this snake trying to eat this whatever it is. And it's in a language that I don't recognize. I think it's an Eastern European language. So I don't understand any word of it.
Toilet seat.
Toilet seat and mushroom. Broom. Well, I think we've got time to clear one more level, and then we're gonna have to call it a night.
Because I am tired.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem with recording these right before your bedtime. Oh, yo, I didn't even see this extra snake man up here. I'm not sure how you get that.
When I turned 7, I got extra. I was starting to get extra sleepy.
Is that right? You started to get extra sleepy when you turned 7?
Yeah.
You didn't start to get extra sleepy when you turned 6? I mean, that's actually a symptom of growing, is that because your body needs all your energy to kind of make your bones and your muscles bigger and stronger.
Sleep helps everything get better.
Yeah, that's true. I like sleeping. Naps are the best. Shout out to naps. What could possibly go wrong in Death by Spikes? Oh man, I could have got that one man if I jumped a little bit better.
Do you mean one snake?
I do mean one snake. You and me, we got very similar humors, huh? There we go, I got that one snake.
Do you see the frog?
I mean, I guess so. If you think he looks like a frog. Oh, dang it. I just wasted that one snake. Oh, dang it, I wasted the one snake. I wish my tongue was a little bit longer. That would make this easier.
Okay, as long as a giraffe.
I am a giraffe, so I should have a giraffe tongue. Oh, sweet, another one snake. Man, there are no tongue power-ups in this level. This is a bummer, boo.
Weird thing that giraffes do. They pick their boogers with their nose.
That's actually true, and they clean out their ears with their... You mean with their tongue. They clean out their ears with their tongues, too. Giraffes are kind of gross. Anyway, that's the end of the stage, and I think that's going to be the end of this recording. So we'll see you guys in the outro. Alright, so after a little bit of time with Sneaky Snakes, what did you think?
Really snaky.
And what did you like about it?
When I opened the mouth of a snake, it looked like a frog.
Okay. So is there anything that you did not like?
The game overs.
Okay, fair enough. So what kind of rating do you want to give to this game?
5 skills.
I had a reasonably fun time with this game, or more to the point, I didn't have a bad time. It doesn't stand head and shoulders above its contemporaries, much the same as its predecessor. It's a competently designed game with fun, simple to understand mechanics, and it is notably easier than the first. That may be due to the shifted perspective, but the levels seemed shorter as well. Overall a fun game, but nothing exemplary. Well, that is all the time that we have for this week, guys. As always, we hope that you enjoyed this episode, and if you have not already,
Subscribe!
that's right, hit that subscribe button to see our weekly dose of our shenanigans. We will see you guys next time, and until then, keep playing.